Meanwhile, the Biden administration is set to make a major announcement, launching a new office for gun violence prevention. The president will unveil the plan at the White House later on today. Vice President Kamala Harris will lead the new federal office, and it will basically coordinate the administration's effort to reduce gun violence, an issue that remains important to activists and young voters, but has stalled in Congress. Weijia Jiang is following the latest on this from the White House and joins us with more on this hour. Weijia, great to be with you. Talk to us about how we got here to this moment. I mean, why is the government launching this office right now?
Good morning, Chanel, and good morning to everybody. The White House says that President Biden has grown increasingly frustrated, which is no surprise because he vocalizes that as often as possible at the lack of real significant gun reform on Capitol Hill. And this is a measure that gun reform groups, that advocates for safer gun laws have been pushing for. And so he says that this is the time to do it, especially as the amount of gun violence certainly doesn't decrease in this country, and we continue to hear about mass shootings. And so you see right here a quote from President Biden, who often talks very personally about this issue. He says he's met with families impacted by gun violence as they mourn their loved ones. They all have the same message for their elected officials: do something. But Congress is really split on this issue, has been for quite some time. So this is one way that the president can do something that is not with executive action. So this specific office will be run by Vice President Kamala Harris, as well as other advocates and leaders that are trying to change the gun laws in this country. And it's basically to help enforce the existing gun laws, including the bipartisan measure that was passed about a year ago that expanded background checks. We know that the DOJ is cracking down on ghost guns, and they're also trying to really crack down on what sorts of gun dealers have to have background checks for their buyers. So, Chanel, this is not exactly a new law, but they're really hoping it will move the needle in some capacity to get a rein on these illegal guns on the streets.
And Weijia, the timing here really important because this comes as the president's reelection campaign, of course, is heating up. Yeah. How do you expect this might sit with voters?
Well, they are hoping that this really generates more energy, which they really need to do. And as a very telltale sign, today here in the Rose Garden, it's Congressman Maxwell Frost who will be introducing President Biden. He is a Gen Zer. He is the youngest person ever elected to Congress. And I think that is meant to shine attention on this for the young people who really care about this issue. I also mentioned that it is Vice President Harris who is going to be heading up this office. And that's really important because, as you know, as we've been covering, she is not exactly popular among independents and moderates who votes really count in this election. So they're trying to raise her profile by giving her a pretty high profile assignment here. So it is, whether they would say officially or not, tied to the campaign for sure, because this is going to be one of the top issues for President Biden.
And Weijia, while we have you, we know a government shutdown is now looming in Washington. What are you hearing about how the White House might be preparing for this?
So today, the Office of Management and Budget, which is the office that basically controls all things that have to do with the budget, will start having phone calls with the heads of federal agencies to talk about contingency plans in case there is a shutdown. As you see on this calendar right here, there is not a lot of time. That money runs out on September 30th, which is very close by now. And so they have to talk about what these agencies will do, what workers are essential, plans for the services that they offer to Americans across the country. So the White House officially has not answered exactly how they are preparing, but we know that those phone calls are happening today. Chanel.
Okay, lots to follow here. Weijia, thanks so much.